have reached the semifinal stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome, everyone, to Glendale, Arizona. This is the Verbo Fiesta Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see the third seed in this playoff, the Texas A&M Aggies, taking on the number 2 seed in the playoff, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. Out there, and here we go with this playoff semifinal game. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Empty backfield. Offense spreading the field with 5 wide. Dropping back, it's Moore. QB to the tight end for a completion. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid.
Boy, nice completion here by this Oregon offense to be able to show you it's not just about the quarterback's ability to run. Often you associate that with that Oregon quarterback, right? That dual threat guy that can run it. Do not forget about their ability to throw the football out of Eugene. Think about Darren Thomas, the career that he had. He started for a few years, took his team all the way to the national championship, made some big throws. And Justin Herbert, of course, enough said, we see it every NFL Sunday what he can do. 4-year starter for the Ducks. We're still seeing these Ducks quarterbacks being able to throw the football.
To the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. And the quarterback dropping back. Caught over the middle. It's Whittington. Oh, he breaks free, still going. He's in the clear. They bring him down at the 5. Solid game, though, in the completion.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy's off to a great start in this big playoff game.
Receiver in motion now. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. The Ducks will line up here on 1st down and goal. Looking to throw it again. Caught behind the line. It's Hill. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
This is not how you draw it up as an offensive coordinator. You got a 1st down play, and you go backwards. Now you're behind the sticks, and that play just never seemed to have much of a chance at all.
Now they'll come up 2nd down and goal from the 10. Tailback tests the middle of the defense. And they finally stop him at the 3. The offense really threatening now.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid game, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
Potential 4-point play early in this playoff game. It's 3rd and goal. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Movement here from the tight end. Design quarterback run. Touchdown, Oregon, as they clean the lead here in this playoff game. We come out in the playoff game, Kurt, no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate, and they actually just the rhythm to the offense, but they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open score. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He'll bring it out from his end zone. It's a very nice return before stepping out of bounds. Puts the offense in nice position to start the drive. Handoff here from the shotgun. Just a small gain. Look at it, 2nd and 9.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Here's the 2nd down play. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Scanning the field. It's Reed. Running back has it on the screen now. And he's brought down. Good job by the defense getting through the blockers, but he stopped short of the first down. That completion sets up a 3rd down play. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. That's caught. It's Concepcion. And he's tackled just short of that first down marker. Good job by the defense. The offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it to pull down in their own territory. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Trends show guys that are continuing to go for it on 4th down. But what's crazy to me, Chris, is deep in your own territory to go for it on 4th down. It's a big risk, but it pays off here.
Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Quarterback drops back. Lets it fly to the wideout. He's got enough room to run. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. This Texas A&M offense is moving quickly down the field.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
They make the tackle, but this offense now in scoring position. First down to the 32.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. They'll run it here. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
And they stop him at the 4 after an excellent run.
And that's what he likes to do. He knows he's a weapon out there, not just with his arm, but when he can pull it down on an option like this and pick up a big chunk of yards, it can leave any defense with their head spinning.
Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1.
A pretty good push up front here by this offensive line to get some positive yards here. You wonder if they're going to be able to run it in, or they're going to have to spread this defense out and try to find a one-on-one matchup to put the ball through the air for the touchdown.
See if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Launching one to the end zone. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
On 3rd and goal, they'll try to run it in. Touchdown, Aggies, as they get on the board here in this playoff game.
What an opening drive by this offense, and especially this running back. Every single time they gave him the ball, he's getting positive yards behind that big offensive line. And if I'm the defensive coordinator, you better make some adjustments and do it in a hurry. You got to get more guys committed to the line of scrimmage to stop this run game.
Point after, not right through. Scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First play of the drive, they look to the right. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Boy, another positive gain for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
It's a fun battle on the road to the national championship deadline at the end of one. Let's check out the early stats so far. We'll see if the rest of this playoff game can live up to a very competitive opening period. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Somebody up there got a little too antsy at the line of scrimmage. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. First down here for this offense. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Important second down play coming up. Scanning the field. It's Moore. Running out of time in the pocket. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Pulls it in. It's Hill. Here he goes. At the 10. Touchdown, Ducks. Strong game by this quarterback.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You give the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense back on the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? That's caught. It's Concepcion. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
This quarterback has a lot of different options, but I don't mind him getting this wide receiver involved so early in the game. Let him build up his confidence. He could have a monster day for you.
Taking a deep shot here to the right. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
They'll run this play from the pistol formation. Off the play fake on first down. On the run here. Lets it go. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. They finally tackle him, but all the way down to the 20-yard line.
Anytime you have a sudden change like this, Chris, I love to see the idea of this quick strike. The defense barely really has a chance to get established and get set. Next thing you know, they're dealing with an offense that's coming right at them, trying to put points on the board.
Quick pass, the catch is made. Not easy to bring down. The quarterback finally gets the job done.
Chris, this is a great game, but I'm always so impressed with the offensive line because they sell this as much as anything. The quarterback's making the read, trying to figure out if the defense is committed to the run or the pass, and then he's going to go the other direction. He makes the right throw here out to the flat to the right, but the offensive line showing the defense it's a run look is what opens this up eventually for the nice game.
Looking for some space. It's Whittington. Has a path to the end zone. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Oregon. So the offense clicking now, Kirk, building the lead, and this one could get out of hand.
Well, it's just complete domination. The offense is executing and doing their job, putting points on the board. The defense has shown up prepared, ready to play. It just feels like this game's getting sideways in a hurry.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And the return man steps out at the 28. Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Graham down the middle. It's Owens. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Chris, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
It's second down after that completion. Back to throw. It's Reed. Looking deep downfield to the left. It's caught on the left side for a huge gain. They finally make the tackle all the way down to the 32.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
So the explosive play changes the complexion of the drive. They're set up outside the 30 now. On the ground, it's Moss. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this 2nd down.
The freshman brings him down quickly.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Third and short now for the offense for the +25. Already in field goal range, but can they convert, keep the drive going? Deep shot toward the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Texas A&M. The offense stretching the lead, building momentum, Kirk. And if this defense isn't careful, this one could get ugly.
Right now, this is just flawless execution in every phase for this offense. Doing a great job of mixing in their calls. Right now, widening that lead and killing the will of their opponent.
Comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn so far in the early going. Both offenses scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. Pickup is 5 yards, so it's 2nd down and 5.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid game. Stay ahead of the chains.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. Back to pass. It's Moore. Looking right. This one caught. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
First down and 10. Gonna run it. It's Hill. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2. It's the 2-minute timeout. Nice to have a close game here as we approach the half. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. The offense with some pre-snap motion. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. On the move now. Going to try to use his legs here. The sophomore calls his own number and keeps this drive moving. The Ducks looking to run some tempo here. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield.
You know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
The Ducks have 1st and 10 here. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Timeout, Oregon.
Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Back to throw. It's Moore. Catch made. Looking for the goal line. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks.
Man, that's his 2nd touchdown touchdown today. This guy's winning every one-on-one matchup this defense provides. Great job by the quarterback putting the ball where his guy can make a play on it, and he's got 2 on the board.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the extra point makes it a 28-14 game. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And they stop him at the 11. Now good field position to start the drive. First play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. First down. Looking to throw the football. Grab made by the tight end. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. They move the 6. They'll hurry to the line here on first down now. Dropping back. It's Reed. Moves out of the pocket. He's going to take off here. Breaks loose at the 40. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself. Picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
The offense really clicking here. On first and 10, looking to throw. Caught in the backfield. It's Moss. The timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
This play's really well defended here by the defense. They try to sneak the back out. The defense is aware of it. Not only aware of it, keep him short of the line of scrimmage for a loss. Sometimes those backs can sneak out unidentified. This time the defense saw him and made the play.
Oh, what a grab! Brought down, but not before he picks up the first down. Nice game.
Always have to be careful on the sideline not to step out accidentally. The wide receiver does a good job here on the route to bring the ball in while on a tightrope.
And he finds his tight end for the catch. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a first and goal.
Another great play by this receiver. And I tell you, the offense coordinator's doing a nice job of moving him around. The defense knew coming into this game how tough he'd be to stop, but the way they're utilizing him is making it very challenging to be able to create the matchups that the defense wants.
And a great timeout call by the offense after the play. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left, perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. The pocket breaking down. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Aggies.
Chris, we're still early in this football game. We're in the second quarter. This is a critical touchdown to get their confidence to believe that they can come back and still win this game.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create good field position here. Be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team.
We'll take over first and 10.
Looks like they'll take a knee in the final play and head to halftime with the lead. Somewhat conservative call, but content to take this lead into the locker room. The Minnows going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Ducks will kick it deep to begin the second half. And the return starts just inside the end zone. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. They've been efficient. Scoring hasn't really been the problem, but they got to keep scoring the way their defense is going. The game is enough to move the sticks. Ball at the 40.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball, pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Dropping back, it's Reed. Grabbed by the receiver. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. Texas A&M getting set for the 1st and 10 now. That's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and then has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line. Because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route. And the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the accurate throw.
And here's the handoff. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
The first real speed bump of this impressive drive. Offense comes up now 2nd and 11. They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. He escapes the pocket. He lets it go on the move. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. The tackle is made. The offense is now set up for the 1st and goal from the 8. And the Aggies come to the line with 1st and goal. And he drops back in the gun. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly. You got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
Here's the handoff, testing the middle. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. They've moved it to the 3. Now it's 3rd and goal. Looking downfield, it's Reed. He's got it near the end zone. And he can't quite get in. They get him down at the 1-yard line.
Chris, give him some credit here. He's fighting to get to that 1st down, breaks the tackle, just comes up a little bit short of the 1st down.
And they're trying to punch it in here. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decide to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. Grab behind the line. It's Hill. And he'll be stopped just short of the end zone at the 1.
Boy, the defense does such a good job at taking any threat downfield away. All he could do is throw it to his back, and loss of yards, now you're behind the sticks.
So it's 2nd and 10 from their own 1. Important to get some yards here. They don't want to have to face 3rd and long or punt from this position. backed up at the 1. He's going to throw it. Looking to scramble. Catch made on the sidelines. They'll move the sticks. It's a first down.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws. They are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? Inside the 20. He takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Owens. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Texas A&M offense back on the field. Last possession, they moved it down in scoring position, but got stopped on 4th and goal. Got to put that behind them. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. So the offense calls a timeout.